Our Tail of the Tape brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka. Even on the height, even on the reach, you see the age discrepancy. Dimas Chapa, 26. Butler Karamulla, 31 years old. And both guys have so much potential to finish this fight. So we'll get things going because it is going to be a good one. Let's get our official introductions.
The following contest, brought to you by Live Oak Texas Vodka, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury FC Bantamweight division. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds. Fighting out of Lubbock, Texas, by way of Taraz, Kazakhstan, his professional record stands at 2 wins, no losses. Here is Dalit Karamulla. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 136.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, he holds a professional record of 3 wins, 3 losses. Here is the chef, Dimas Chapa. Your referee in charge, John Shorley.
All right, let's get this bantamweight bout going. Blue gloves for Karamulla, red for Chapa.
Dimas Chapa might have the coolest name in MMA. Dimas the Chef Chapa.
Yeah, he's actually a private chef.
Oh,
yeah, that's amazing. Like that, he's just cooking fools inside the cage and outside.
I tell you, man, that was a really well-timed, well-thrown straight right. Nice and light on the feet. Both guys really measuring for range. Just kind of throwing the jab out, getting some reads, throwing some inside kicks. But I'll tell you, Chapa really found the range on right hand early and landed it flush.
Both legs clashing there.
Chapa's one of those guys who just, you know, when the cage door closes, performs well. Nice right uppercut, didn't overswing on it. I'll tell you, he shows up to perform.
And he's found the range on his jab early.
Oh, man. That rocked Karamulla bad. I mean, that was a beautiful, if you guys could see right before that, he threw a jab to the body, feinted the jab, got Karamulla to change levels right into that overhand right.
And undoubtedly, we're going to see that again.
Now he's throwing that left hook to the body. I guarantee you they're trying to set up maybe a left hook upstairs. Props to Karamulla. He got freaking clobbered with that right hand. He's standing relatively poised. Circling towards the power side. But Dimas is pressuring relentlessly but patiently at the same time. It can be challenging to stop. Hey, that was a nice spinning back kick. Dimas acknowledges it. He's got a tough body. Nice there with that lead hook upstairs. It landed too, you saw. Karamulla kind of pawed his own face.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, part of the cardio of MMA is learning to breathe, learning to fight, learning to move with your core always about 70% tight. Because if you let it go and you take one of those kicks like Dimas just took, I mean, and you're not ready for it, I mean, that could be devastating and knock the breath right out of you.
You can see there's a big red spot right on the right side of Dimas's chest, right below his pec.
Big right hand again.
And there was that clinch knee after he had some success in his last fight to Karamulla. Both guys showing a little bit of wear and tear from the fight. Both have been measured and patient, but have done damage with what they've thrown. Chapa more with the boxing, Karamulla more with the kicks.
Under 2 minutes left in round 1.
I'd like to see Chapa maybe go back to that straight right. He's found some success with that right over the top, but I think Karamulla's getting a better read on it. Nice little feint there from Chapa. Well-timed level change from Karamulla. Has his hands together. Hands are pretty high though. He's got to get him right under the butt. Nice switch there from Chapa, but Karamulla resets his own base and is able to get a little bit of top control time and guard.
Yeah, nice way to stay light on your feet to avoid that switch. He let him fall to the ground like you will do whenever you do the switch, and he just adjusted the weight to his other hip. Beautiful job by Karamulla.
There's a nice little elbow too in the clinch there. It's a very technical fight. We have seen Chapa finish fights with triangle chokes here in Fury in the past.
Yeah, he's usually flying through the air whenever he does them, but he does have that in his arsenal.
See what can be done here in 25 seconds.
Chapa almost looking like he gave that pass on purpose. Oh, this is a tight guillotine.
It is.
So they got both.
Seconds.
So the arm is in, the guard is closed, and we see Karamulla putting a crank on it, but Chapa quick to give a thumbs up.
It's almost like there was not enough space to complete that.
Yeah, sometimes when the arm is in and the guy tucks their chin, you just don't have enough like arm to neck surface area. I'm a guillotine guy, and like you know when you got him and you know when you don't. And I think they both knew he didn't have it.
Yeah. Fun first round, very technical, good moments for both fighters.
Oh man, there was that huge right hook from Chapa. Props to Karamulla for staying as poised and upright as he did, because that was a bomb of a right hand.
Yeah, and then good on Chapa not to get overzealous there and not to go in for the kill, because it took Karamulla half a second to recover from that, but I don't see how, but he did. Beautiful takedown here. You see it started out tight, and I think, you know, good posture from Chapa, able to look straight down, you know, keep his head back, and not able to get a lot of pressure on the chin. And if you get that elbow too high, you know, it will, you know, I'd say this all the time, your elbow goes higher than the elevation of your shoulder, you're losing strength in that arm. I think that was happening there a little bit also. Sorry, Raheel.
I was going to say, by the way, we go live on UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 p.m. for Fury FC 90, Signs versus Kara. Just want to remind everyone, man, good start here for round two.
And that right hand was thrown well by Karamulla. It landed a really good spot right above the ear. And he actually used that accurate, damaging right hand to close the distance and score the takedown.
You know, one day, us three, we should do a podcast for Fury where we just go through MMA stereotypes. So if you're from Kazakhstan, we're just going to assume you have awesome wrestling that's just grinding. If you're from Denver, we're going to assume you have great cardio.
If you're from Houston, you're going to swing and bang.
Yes, and throw your cup at media members after a fight. Which, by the way, that man touched the sweaty cup of Derek Lewis yesterday. That was disgusting.
He kept it. He had Derek sign it. He had Dana White sign it.
Oh, I didn't see that. He got him signed. Oh, that's awesome.
He had him at the post-fight press conference.
Yeah,
good for him.
Went from being gross to probably having 100 grand in his pocket.
Yeah.
That thing.
Oh, nice. That was a really good step and right hand to the body from Chapa. Making Karamulla guess on what's coming.
Nice little do-si-do there from Karamulla. Looked like that was going to be a wheel kick, but not able to pull the trigger on it.
Nice, another good right hand. Karamulla saw it coming and kind of like rolled with the punch, but still landed pretty clean.
Yeah, Karamulla a little too far out for that shot.
Just sticking with it.
Yeah, Chapa really needed to stuff the head there. He did a good job building his base. He just got to get his back on the cage, try to get that left arm all the way around the head of Karamulla so he can start to pummel and square up.
Yeah, I'm going to go with another stereotype here and say that Chapa is not near as hard as wrestling the bears that Karamulla is used to wrestling.
It's a really nice switch. I mean, that's what I call it. They literally switched positions.
That was some beautiful work there from Dimas Chapa.
My boy Ricky Tercios, once known as the Switch Master. He's pulled off many fights. Our whole gym's super familiar with this technique. It's always fun to see. It's a nice rip to the body off the clinch break there from Chapa. Karamulla is looking for that step-in knee too, but he's not had a lot of success with it, but he's looking for it.
Being the switch master, is that more endurance, technical, a blend of both, feel? What is it?
Yeah, you got usually like the switch is like really heavy for good scramblers, and then naturally, you know, having wrestled helped a lot. But I'd say it's got like a technical preference base followed by a scramble heavy style. I actually have a good switch for jiu-jitsu. I call it the jiu-jitsu switch when guys have like double overs on the legs trying to pass. They step their head to the inside and you can hit them with a hard switch and end up, you know, hitting a sweep technically from the position. Really cool.
Yeah, if you get good enough at that switch, you can face plant your opponent.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
gotta be careful in the jiu-jitsu room because I've done it a few times practicing the switch. You trap that arm.
Yeah, tweak a shoulder bag too.
It's devastating.
Give them a very unintentional chiropractic visit.
They are nosebleed.
With blood coming out of the nose of Chapa.
Break, go back. See if something can be done here in the last minute 10 of round 2.
Now, Dallin able to get this fight to the
Oh,
ground.
that was a good right hand. And man, Karamulla reacts well, but I mean, these punches are rocking up. You see him, you know, his footing just stagger like that. But he stays upright. It's kind of back on target. I'll tell you, I believed it was Karamulla's round until that right hand landed. Now I believe Chapa's up.
Yeah, now Dimas is finding that opening. See if he can connect with another big one, and he does. Just grazes the face. Man.
Digs the body. And getting bodied in a 10-ounce boxing gloves are F16's okay, but man, I'll tell you, in these 4 ounces.
Yeah,
bad right
that
to the
hurt.
liver.
Is this gonna be enough? Dimas Chapa is unloading. 10 seconds left, and that is gonna be it.
That's it. TKO win for Dimas Chapa off a liver hook. That was awesome.
The chef is cooking inside, and what we're serving is a TKO finish.
Man, bodied him. Wild.
I see what you did there, Raheel.
Hey, that's why I get paid the small bucks. Man, what a finish there by Dimas Chapa. Moves this record to 4-3 now.
He is not about conventional finishes. Superman punches, flying triangles, and a liver hook TKO finish.
You called it, that first one that connected. I mean, it was, you could see that negative reaction. Let's take a look at our highlights.
That was the right hand, man. Props to Karamulla. I mean, he stayed in it for as long and as best as he could. Chapa really started to go downstairs a bit more in the second round, and I'll tell you, it paid off. Dividends. Boom. Oh,
there it is.
Man.
Oh, yeah, that stunned him right away.
All over. Man. What a shot.
Take another look at this one, a different angle. Oh!
I mean, right in the liver.
That is textbook, Alex.
100% in the accuracy department there.
Woo! Man, what a finish for the chef. Let's make things official. Here is Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Shorley calls for a stop to the fight. 4 minutes, 52 seconds into round number 2. Declaring your winner by TKO, Dimas the Chef Chapa.
I'm here with your winner, Dimas Chapa. Dimas, you caught him a few times with that overhand right, and it was a hard shot. Were you surprised he was able to survive that?
Oh, absolutely. They usually go right to sleep, but this guy he was tough. With Dagestan, Kazakhstan, they're a little tougher.
Yeah, so Dimas, it looked like you were landing that overhand right. You opened him up a little bit and then started to dig into that body, and that seemed to be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, first round I threw a couple to the body. I could see his facial expressions. He didn't like it. Second round, same thing. And there was one I hit him with. I could tell him just took the life out of him. So I doubled down on it.
Demas, when you win with some incredible striking, and it's always fun to watch. What do you want next out of Fury Fighting Championships?
I want to finish the next person that steps in here with me. Whoever it is, they can get finished too.
Well, if you keep doing that, it's going to be hard not to do. Your winner, Demas Chapa.